Hello friends, thanks for joining us today at Vista Serena, an exclusive show home here in Henderson, Nevada in the exclusive Escaya development. We're very happy here to be working with some of the Vantage Controls industry partners in showing the ease and the freedom of the control of natural and artificial light. We have both phase cut dimming here, we have digital dimming, full color changing, dim warm, every technology you can imagine, all being tied together with the Vantage control system. So come on in, join me, let's take a look around. I mean, you're greeted with the amazing natural light of the Vista property, as well as an incredible view of the strip. Why would you ever want to cover it, right, with the shade? But certainly the control of natural light is very important when we're talking about controlling lighting overall, right? As you look around the room and toward the ceiling, you'll notice a number of different types of color changing fixtures, all being controlled again by Vantage. This is done by one of our partners, WAC Aspire. This could be set to any mood, any level, any intensity, any color really desired. And that's really the importance and the takeaway of having the freedom of choice, the freedom of design, and the freedom of control when it comes to Vantage and its partners. So as we continue our tour, I do want you to keep in mind that some of the shots were taken at night, so you have the dramatic effect of the color changing. That's not going to show during the broad daylight here, in here in Las Vegas. A couple of features I want to point out. We're controlling the steps. Those step lights are dim to warm. That's being controlled by Vantage. There's a bar light that you're going to see in a nighttime shot that looks amazing. That's incorporated into the shelf. And I really want to point out this feature with the rotunda, which continues not only on the inside but the outside as well, as a full 360 circle. And we're controlling this with our full color changing color tune library. All of this magic is done in the programming and of course in the fixture itself by WAC. And then let's also check out the kitchen. In the kitchen we actually have several different technology types that we're controlling in terms of lighting. We're controlling natural light through shades. We're controlling a dim to warm downlight fixture here in the kitchen, which right now are set to kind of a warm tone. And then of course you see in the accent lighting we're controlling color changing LED tape, again by WAC Aspire. All these different types of lighting, it's important for it to be a seamless control for the project owners and of course for our dealer partners. Another great feature, kind of pivoting over here to the wine cellar or the wine rack, we have tape light that's being controlled in here, as well as down lights, feature lights, or accent lights that we're highlighting, certain important bottles of wine or champagne or whatever the homeowner pleases. And then of course, as we pivot toward the dining room, we are controlling a great artisan light piece that's again controlled by our DMX and Dolly protocol. No primary bedroom in a home like this would be complete without the matching primary closet. And what you see in here, we have no natural daylight, so we're emulating daylight with a number of different fixtures, again, controlled by Vantage. We've got tape light that's doing a nice warm tone so that you can have an accurate representation of what your clothes are going to look like, much like your retail showrooms. You've got a chandelier that's showing a little bit of a brighter white. You have a smart mirror behind you, which you won't see yet, but you'll see in some of the night shots. And it's really showcasing how someone can get ready using the proper lighting, whether it's makeup or choosing their outfits for the day. Welcome to the primary bathroom. And as you can see in here, we're dealing with lots of great natural light. And to complement that, we've got great artificial light for the evening times. But this is the challenge, right? It's difficult to even record this shot because of the differences of light in here. It's so intense, but it's beautiful. You don't want to cover this any more than you have to. You don't want to complement it any more than you have to. And that's really what we're talking about when we're talking about control, right? Well, how do we let the natural blend in with the artificial seamlessly, easily, and really in a practical way? Well, we talked a lot about the primary bedroom. Well, here it is, right? And again, we're dealing with multi-stories of natural light during the day and in certainly parts of the night. And what I mean by that is we're dealing with a lot of light that's coming from the Vegas Strip as far as it is. So to help control that, right, you guessed it, those shades are controlled by Vantage, as well as several different fixture types that we have in the room. We have a chandelier that sits in the middle of the primary suite. We've got a number of accent lights here, and then of course we're controlling the shades, the fireplace, and so on, the lamps on the bedside, and then as we kind of move around, you might notice on some of the footage that we're capturing what look like quarter-sized discs on the wall. Well, what those are temperature sensors. And so the system can read what the temperature is in any given area and make adjustments, again, through Vantage controls and the HVAC system. One of our partners, RTI, is providing the remotes here. Vantage integrates seamlessly with RTI as well as others like Crestron Home, Crestron Simple Windows, Control 4, and Savant, as well as others. You'll see an example of a touchscreen here that's not by Vantage, but this is by RTI, and this will be tying into their system when it comes to audio and video. So we've talked a lot about, what Vantage can do, but we have to talk a little bit about what does it and where is it located, right? So in a project this large, right, it is really dispersed throughout the home. Here's an example of one of our panels, and this is traditional dimming here, and it has a Vantage controller, the brain, if you will, really running the show, right, coordinating everything, and a number of other panels like this that address also digital dimming, and also relays for shades possibly, and other items. So, this is really simplistic. Really the power of Vantage, though, is the fact that these modules are removable. They're also fused on each line feed, and so there's a lot of fail-safes here, and this is highly serviceable, even for your most inexperienced Vantage technician, although of course we recommend that you always lead with your best teams. But wanted to make sure that you guys had a chance to see that, and this is really what runs and makes all this stuff work. Hey, and if you're like me, no home is complete without the game room, right? And that's what you're seeing here. Again, we're seeing lots of layers of light being controlled by Vantage, lots of different elements here, including lots of natural light that, again, needs to be controlled in different ways throughout the day to complement the artificial light and, of course, keep it in balance with the natural light. You might actually recognize this railing. We're standing above that light accented rotunda that we saw downstairs, actually right above the front entrance. So it's been an incredible tour. Hope you got a sample of what we can do here at Vantage with our partners, and would love to help you with any one of your future projects.